right, guys, I'm out here with Shannon. How you doing, Shannon?
I'm all right.
Yeah, good. How
could
old
be
are
better, could be worse.
Yeah. And
I am 48 years old.
Oh, okay. Right on.
I had to think.
Did you grow up here in town?
No. I was born in New Mexico, Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I grew up in Sierra Vista.
Wow. Right on. Love Sierra Vista.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. It's so nice.
It's small.
Yeah, it's usually cooler down there too.
It is.
So how was life growing up for you?
It was crazy. I'm an Army brat. Well, my stepfather was in the Army. Let me see. I was born in Las Cruces, and my mom, she took me away from my dad when I was about 8 months old. She left a note, and that's it. My dad, he was pretty distraught about that. He went to look for me, couldn't find me, So finally, my grandparents found me later on, and then we went to Sierra Vista, and my mom remarried, and she remarried my dad, my stepdad. He was a manager at a bar, or the Moose Lodge, and he played baseball. That's what he did. He was a real people person, cool guy. He treated me very well, but he cheated on my mom a lot. So she ended up divorcing him, and it was just me and my mom for a while. She worked hard, to keep me in a house, not in a trailer. We always had, a house. I always had nice clothes. But she was never there, because she worked all the time. And finally she remarried again. This guy, he was a complete... He had 2 boys.
How old were you at that point?
I was about 6.
Okay.
He was in the Army. And my mom, I think she married more for the money, to make sure that we were okay.
To be safe, secure, yeah.
And, I didn't really know what was going on too much. She tried to hide everything from me. She wanted me to think everything was just fine. But I ended up seeing some things, that I knew that was wrong. He was very violent with her. He was an alcoholic, and he did, a lot of things that were really, really
To you?
To him. Well, he ignored me.
Okay.
I think he had some things against women, basically. Yeah. Of his upbringing, because he grew up on a farm with 15 brothers and sisters. And there was only 2 girls, and the rest boys. So the girls didn't have to do anything, on the farm. So I think he had a resentment against women.
Yeah. And how long were you with him, through that situation?
We were with him for 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow. Yeah, you've been through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we moved to Germany with him for 3 years. He my mom a lot with her sleeping pills. So he could go down and cheat with the neighbor.
Oh, so put her out and leave. Gee, you remember that?
Yeah. Well, I remember her telling me later on, but I remember the time that she told me, I remember what was going on then. I remember waking up and seeing both of them full of scabs and scratches, them fighting.
Okay. Man, sorry you had to experience that.
Yeah, that's not the worst of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine. How far did you go in school?
I made it to 9th grade.
Okay.
10th. I got pregnant at 15.
Yeah. Did you keep the baby? Okay. And how many kids do you have?
1.
Okay. Right on. You still in contact with?
Yeah, I don't contact him that often. I should, but because he doesn't like he doesn't like, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm ashamed, and I don't want to show him.
Sure.
You
Sure.
know.
Yeah, I hear you.
And his dad is off and on too, and he lives with his dad, or his dad lives with him, should I say, basically. And he deals with enough, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. So as far as today, what does today look like? And I guess how'd you get here?
Well, I woke up in the ditch, in the wash, freezing, and I had to come use the restroom.
Yeah.
And freshen up.
Okay.
And I was gonna make my way to the church to go shower and get something to eat.
Yeah, that's good. You know those resources. That's good. And I guess like when did your habit start?
14.
Okay. And was it just like a random thing, or you like sought it out to heal yourself, like be numb?
Well, my baby daddy, his family was really into. They're from San Diego, and basically that's when I started. I did my first line.
Yeah,
so.
I hear you. Yeah, so before we started, we're talking about the beans. You mess with those at all? Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, because I have a lot of pain, and I started on. And when they stopped, prescribing those to people, I moved to.
That's got to be like one of the scariest, uncomfortable things in the world. Life is good, then your script stops, or something happens, insurance, blah blah blah, and then you're just stuck. Your body's screaming. I can just imagine, like it's a panic.
It's awful, and people say it's only mental, but it's not.
No.
It is not.
Absolutely.
It is not mental.
Absolutely not. Yeah, the physical is just.
It's
that's what comes first. You wake up and boom, your body lets you know. Remember that.
The stretching, the restlessness, and it's not just in your legs. It's all over your body.
Yeah.
You cannot. It's, I don't know how to explain it.
It's like just thorough uncomfort.
Like
hot nothing
cold,
could touch it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hot and cold sweats. It's the most uncomfortable feeling. You just want to jump out of your skin.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. And so, are you homeless right now?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been homeless?
5 years.
Okay. What were you doing before?
I was working in Sierra Vista at a hotel, and
front desk.
No, I was housekeeping, and then COVID hit. Yeah, the hotel closed down.
I've worked in hotels since I was like 19. Front desk, worked my way up to management.
Yeah.
And stuff. Love the front desk though.
I'm a people person as well.
Yeah. I could tell.
Yeah.
I could see like being a flight attendant, or you just have that personality that you can just talk to anybody.
Yeah.
That's what that type of work teaches us. Small combo, talking to hotel guests when they're waiting for you to clean the room. Yeah. So today, so you said you woke up in a ditch. Do you like have a camp at all, or you just wherever you lay your head?
No, I just basically get blankets and pillows. I found some in an abandoned building, which I should have checked them first because I think they had bed bugs because I have bites all over me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's a mess.
Yeah. If you can, I guess, like what's been the scariest situation that you've been through?
Basically, at gunpoint, a man came up to me, in the car, asked me if I wanted to smoke, and I was like, sure. And once I got in the car, he put his gun to my head and made me. That was.
And that's wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared that he was going to me.
Scary.
He made sure that I didn't see his license plate when I got out of the car.
Yeah.
I was so sure he was going to shoot me.
And I approached you like in a similar way. I'm like, hey, do you need some water?
I know.
So like the trust, like you.
But there's cameras right here.
Yeah.
Where I was at, there was no cameras or.
That was scary. How long ago was it?
About 3 years ago.
Okay. Man. Sorry.
I can't even trust the people that I interact with every day.
Sure. I hear you. How do you support yourself? Like, maintain every day?
Honestly, boosting.
Yeah, I hear it a lot. So yeah. I hear you. That's
Because I refuse to be a working girl.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't look at myself in the mirror, you know.
Have you ever done that? Yeah.
No.
There's other ways to get money.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's...
I refuse to do it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I couldn't. I just couldn't.
Have you had friends, like girlfriends, that do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure they have all kinds of stories and tell you not to do it and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm glad you...
Some of them tell me to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. What keeps you going every day?
Knowing that I'm strong enough to beat this, it's just taking the first step. You know, I've gotten up before, so...
Yeah.
You know, but this is just something else.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the longest you've been clean?
Longest I've been clean was, I think, about 6 years.
Okay. You miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What led to the slip, or the lapse, I should say?
A relationship.
Okay. It's always a guy or a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, we don't have to get into it, but like stress related, or
Man.
just like a dual decision?
No, it was definitely stressful.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So is there, I could just talk to you all day. I know you got an amazing story. Is there anything you want to say? In general?
And just to everybody out there, don't try. Don't.
Yeah, I trip out every day. You know, I love people watching, meeting people. It's a whole different world compared to when I was out here. You know, now that the beans are out,
yeah.
you know, like
It's crazy.
a different beast. You know,
Man.
I'm really glad I got out the game.
It's definitely the devil.
Yeah. And I don't judge anybody for being out here because they're going through what they have to and their life, you know. And I just like connecting with you guys to let you know you're not alone, let you know it's possible that there's light at the end of the tunnel. You know that.
Yeah.
So I guess a couple more questions. The next year, what do you think the next year looks like? Or
Well, definitely, hopefully, I got to get clean. And I definitely don't want to be going to jail, you know?
Yeah.
I can't stand that place, especially here. They treat you so...
Yeah.
And it's so dirty in there. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
What's the worst thing you hate about this life?
This life?
Yeah. If you could change one thing about your situation, what would it be?
I would have looked for an apartment when I had my voucher. I would have looked more thoroughly. I lost my voucher because it expired.
Okay.
And,
How long do they last?
3 months
Okay.
to look for one.
Sure. So when you have the voucher, you're good, basically, right?
Yeah,
Till-
you're good, and you got to find
find
it. You have 3 months to find an apartment
Okay.
or whatever. But if you don't find it in that time, then you lose it. And it's taking. I've had my SPDAT done for forever now. You know, I actually have to keep doing it every 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like I'm never gonna get there again.
Yeah. When you think of like being clean and like out of this life, how do you think you're gonna go about that? Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You want to ask her something?
Hold on, baby.
You want to ask?
I'm almost done.
Okay.
How do you? 2 more questions. This will be one of them. When you think of getting out of this life, how do you think you're going to go about it?
Well, I definitely have to get clean.
Like
Yeah.
rehab?
Rehab, definitely rehab.
Sure. Okay.
I never had to do rehab before, but this time I need it.
Okay. Yeah, I have. I'll give you my card. Have a bunch of numbers. Do you know where to go?
Yeah.
Detox and all? Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'll give you.
It's just the first step for me, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking the first
Walking
step.
in those doors.
Walking in the door and getting through the first week.
For people that are watching and they're wondering, why don't you just go today? What would you tell them?
Definitely, just be nicer to the homeless people out here. 'Cause
No, I mean for people that are watching and they're wondering why don't you go get help today, what would you tell them?
It's easier said than done.
What's hard about it?
Like I said, the first step is just hard.
Like wanting it?
The want, the need.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Absolutely. It took me 13 years. I was in and out, but just keep trying.
Yeah.
You know, and if you get knocked down, just keep trying.
I will, because I can't live my life like this.
And last question, if any family or friends, anyone that knows you sees this, do you want to say anything to them?
Hi, I love you.
You'll be back.
I'll see you guys soon, hopefully.
Let this be a chapter. I'm here if you ever need anything. My subscriber made that. So this is all for you.
Cool,
and I have more socks for you too.
Thank you.
There's some hygiene, some snacks.
Cool. Thank you so
So
much.
that's for you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You want to say anything else?
No.
Thank you.
No problem.